санагдана. There we go. Unbelievable. Every day, same story, right? Thanks for letting me know. Ish. Yeah, so I was telling you guys loads of stuff. I was telling you all kinds of things and you didn't hear any of it because there was no mic. So, where was I? Let me start again. First of all, I was saying I'm doing good, thanks Mrs. Subin. There's always weird stuff going on, just like with the no voice thing and all kinds of other disharmony and disarray. I was saying that I can see emotions in the air. It's kind of like they're water and there's streams of water. And like the people in this house, one group of people had their own stream of emotional water and another group had another stream, and yesterday they integrated. So as a result, there's all of this disharmony as everything is trying to reintegrate. And then I was saying, how are you though, Mr. Subin? And Varnica, welcome in, Varnica. Welcome in, Mrs. Subin. Welcome in, Braineb. Welcome in, Asparagus. So Asparagus, I don't do free readings when I do art. When I'm drawing, I just draw. And if you want me to pause the drawing, then you have to send a tip. Otherwise, you're going to wait for a day when I'm doing free readings. And then I was talking about what's happening tomorrow, because tomorrow is different. Tomorrow is the new moon. So we're not doing tarot readings tomorrow. We're doing manifestation spells and black water scrying. I know that Mr. Subin knows about the water scrying. It's where I seek visions. I get visions out of a bowl of water and I interpret the visions like I would interpret a dream. And then we're going to discuss our desires for the month of August, what we want to manifest, and then cast spells to make it a reality for ourselves, right? That's what we're doing tomorrow. I also do a bit of numerology on these manifestation streams. So then one of my manifestations, something I want to manifest for August, is I'm going to start giving classes on numerology and tarot reading. I'm going to give one class every week, once a week, for the whole of August. It's going to be like an introduction to numerology and tarot reading. This class is for people who have never touched a tarot deck before. The class is also it's also for experienced tarot readers. So if you're a noob and you've never done tarot readings before and you have no idea what numerology is, I'll give you a basic introduction and enough information that you can actually go ahead and start doing it. And the best part is you won't even need a tarot deck because it's numerology. You'll be able to use your birth dates, you'll be able to use other people's birth dates, you'll be able to use a dice, you'll be able to use numbers on a clock to do divination, or tarot cards if you have a tarot deck. And it'll also expand. It also gives like experienced tarot readers a new perspective, a new lens to look at the cards through. Additional information to consider because I link the tarot and the numerology together. And also, as you guys know, I tap into the frequency and energy of a reading very quickly. You've seen it doesn't take me very long to get information out of the cards. So that is also something I'm going to be trying to, for those who are experienced tarot readers, to expand into the ability, to tap into the cards and get information out of it quickly. Of course, I'm gonna do spells tomorrow, Asparagus. Any kind of spell you want to do weight loss and glow up, we can do that for you tomorrow. No problem. But these classes, these courses are gonna be paid. It's not gonna be private, not gonna be free. Like I do my tarot readings for free on stream, and I do the spells and the scrying for free on stream. But But these classes are going to be paid, private classes. And I'm thinking I'm going to make the entrance fee at $25 a head. I'm only going to be giving one class. I'm going to give the same class every week for the whole of August. Patience. Patience. Plenty of time. Spell for luxury and enemy free life tomorrow, please. Of course, but you know, let me know when we're doing it tomorrow. Today I'm doing art, so we chat today. But I think, Mr. Subin, the idea behind tomorrow's stream is that we want to go for things that are a little bit closer to home. Like, it's a great idea to do a spell to manifest what you want out of your whole life, but I feel like what we're going to do tomorrow is manifesting for 1 month. What do you want from August? What do you want to happen in August? And then we do that, we cast it so that by the end of August you get what you wanted. You want success with your new job that you're starting? You want to start a new business and you want it to succeed? You know, that kind of thing. One month at a time. We take it 1 month at a time. Just gonna take it real slow today, okay? Real slow and patient. Peaceful. Not gonna talk very much. I'm gonna talk about some things when they come up. But mostly we're just taking it real fucking slow. Jupiter. Jupiter and Saturn together. You cannot have Jupiter without Saturn, put it that way. If Jupiter is luxury, Saturn is discipline and structure and order. And you need to have discipline and structure and order before you will accomplish luxury in your life. You need them both. No, dude. No, dude. Venus is about relationships, dude. Venus is about your family life. Venus is about your romantic life, your relationships. Hey Rara. Welcome in, Rara. So I don't know if you heard, Rara, but tomorrow is the new moon. So we're doing manifestation spells tomorrow. And in August I'm going to be giving classes. An introduction to numerology and the tarot. Just throwing it out there. Maybe that sounds appealing to you. Maybe it's something you'd be interested in joining. Does full moon affect our moods? For sure. Of course it does. Have you seen how the moon affects the ocean? You know the waves at the beach? The moon makes those waves. The moon decides those tides. If the moon can have such a big impact on the ocean, how much of a big impact is the moon not having on us and our emotions? Because our emotions are like the sea on the inside of us. We are like 60% water. Some people make wishes to the moon. So that's kind of like what we're going to do tomorrow, hey? We're going to cast spells and use the moon's energy to empower those spells. I hope I'll see you there. Dum, 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 da, 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 dum. I remember Bruno Mars' song Talking to the Moon, lol. I've never heard of that song. Shit. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep that space white, and then I went and filled it in with fucking pencil like a Duis. Yo, I'm being a Duis here. Being a Duis. I'm being a Duis. Duis is a thing that you have to hit with a hammer though, by the way, guys. Just in case you wanted to know what a Duis is. So if I ever call you a Duis, it means I'm calling you a wedge or a nail. Who is my favorite singer or band? I really like the band In This Moment. I really like the singer Calandra, and I really like the singer Aurora, and I really like the singer Aziza Azura, and I really like the band Heilang. Yeah. What about you? You like Bruno Mars, cool. I don't know them all, lol. Yeah, I don't listen to mainstream stuff, eh? I don't listen to mainstream artists and Bruno Mars and all of them. I don't even know their names. I support artists who are good, you know? I don't listen to music just because it's on the radio. I listen to music because I love it. Yeah, if I must be honest, I haven't heard a single good song on the radio in years and years and years. So I just stopped listening to the radio because it's mostly just cuck. Some of it's okay, but it's mostly just cuck. And cuck means shit. There's no soul in it. That's what I want from music, is I want soul, I want feelings. And there's no soul in that music they play on the radio. It's all just money-making music, you know? It's not about the feeling. It's about how many people are going to listen to it, how many people are going to buy the album. It's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days where I just have no internet. Where I'm just consistently and repeatedly disconnected, and there's just fuck all I can do about it. Oh well. Patience. Peace. That's where our focus is. Our focus is in patience and in peace. Hey Zara, welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. So, by the way, tomorrow is a new moon. If you didn't know already, if you weren't tracking the moon. And what does that mean? That means that we're going to be doing manifestation spells and stuff tomorrow. I don't know if you've seen me do the water scrying. And basically water scrying is where it's like a deeper form of divination in the tarot, where I will seek visions, receive visions from a bowl of water, and then I will interpret the visions like I would interpret a dream. So instead of using tarot cards for divination, I'll be using a bowl of water for divination. It's a bit deeper, it's a bit more personal, a bit more intense. And I'll also do some numerology, and then we will do manifestation, because like on the new moon there's a lot of manifestation energy. So we'll be considering what are we going to create for ourselves in the month of August, what do we want to manifest in August, and we will empower it with our emotions and our focus. Good morning, Midnight. I don't know if you heard me talking about tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow we're going to be doing water scrying, manifestation, and numerology. Receiving visions from a bowl of water and interpreting it like a dream. We're going to be isolating what we want to manifest in August and then empowering it through spellcraft. Fantastic. You only know the crystal ball. Okay, so it's basically like using crystal ball, but I don't have one, so I use a ball of water instead, and it works just fine. A black mirror works just fine. You can do scrying in a lot of things. You can do scrying in a piece of abstract art even. When you get really good at it, you can just close your eyes and scry into the darkness behind your eyes. You finally heard that song you sent me. Fire, water, crystal, ball, air scrying. I've never heard of air scrying before. Karin, here in Greece, I see a lot of channels where readers read a candle in the water. So like they have water and then the candle is reflecting in the water and they look at the candle in the water. Very interesting. I've never seen another channel that does water scrying and other types of divination. I've only seen tarot channels. So please share those channels with me. Send a link so I can subscribe to them. Candle reading. Candle reading. You're reading in the flame of the candle and doing divination based on its movements and its shapes. I've heard of it. I haven't really done it myself, but I've heard of it. Air scrying though, that one I haven't heard of. And then also guys, I'm gonna be doing classes in August. Paid classes. Gonna be doing an introduction to tarot and numerology in August. The basic, it's like gonna be about basics and introduction. So if you're a noob and you've never done any kind of magic or divination before, it'll give you everything you need to actually go ahead and do it. Even if you're an experienced tarot reader, it'll expand on your perspective, give you new ways to do readings, and yeah. It's both for the noob and the experienced practitioner. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make it like a $25 entrance fee. I'm gonna do the course once a week, every week in August, and then in September I'll do a new course, a different course, a little bit deeper dive, maybe do spell casting or maybe water scrying or something else. Go a little bit deeper. Fundamentals of chaotism. Some will light a candle in front of a mirror and have a small bowl of water. After a few, they use that candle and drip the wax into the water and read the wax. Okay, interesting. I'll send you a video about the candle. Can I send to you through Instagram? Yes, of course. Okay, I see. They drop the candle in the water and then they interpret the way it splashes. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So that's not quite the way that I do it. Mine is more like crystal ball reading, except I do it with water instead of with candle wax and water. But please do send it through Instagram. I'd love to get inspired, get some new ideas. Thank you so much. Okay. So I want the tops to be light, the sides to be dark, top to be light. But as you already know, I'm the woman who likes a straightforward answer. Just tell me exactly how to get from point A to point B. You know, I'm sure that the water scrying, my version of it, you know, will answer your questions exactly like that. This is how we move from point A to B. First of all, it will tell you what point A is and what point B is, and then how to move from one to the other. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried that, dropping the wax into the water, but I could see how I could do that, how I could learn to do that, or not learn, to practice doing it. But when I look into the water and I do scrying, I literally see visions. The water pictures form in the water, and I see things. And it's like watching a dream in the water. Sometimes I see things clearly, like people's faces and buildings and rooms, animals. Sometimes it's abstract symbols like dragons and things that couldn't really exist in the real world. But they're symbols that can be interpreted. I see. And what I'm saying, Midnight, is that I think it's dependent on the reader. Like, you might find a reader who does things that way with the wax, who can, you know, who you actually like their readings. You say you don't like it because it's not so clear. You might find that there are some readers who can read it very clearly. That it's not really about the tools, the divination, it's about the one reading the tools. Actually, I'm not gonna do this now. I was gonna shade in the floor and the walls and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that now. Because that's something I can do offline. That's something that's not so exciting. So instead I'm gonna move on to the next phase of this drawing and put the background in. But as you probably know, I don't like to talk about magic too much. I mostly like to do it and demonstrate it and show it. So I just invite you guys to join me tomorrow for the water scrying and the manifestation spells. And you know, we won't talk about it, we'll just fucking do it. Just do it. I just broke the nibble, fuck. Wax can be interpreted in many forms. Yeah. I've made a bunch of different groups on Facebook, and I've seen like people will share their candle wax formation and be like, what do you guys see? This is what I see. And then people will like bounce off their interpretations of the wax with each other. It's a pretty cool way to get people to engage and, you know, chat and practice together. Jesus Christ, I keep breaking the nibble again and again and again. Need to focus here, or I'm gonna end up with no fucking pencil. I don't like it. I don't like it. Starting again. Starting again. So Midnight, do you practice any kind of magic of your own? Do you do any divination of your own? Do you maybe have tarot cards or something like that? I remember I did a reading for you where you wanted to develop your psychic abilities, so I wanted to know like where you're already practicing. Just interested, just curious. You have oracle cards, tarot cards, candles, and a pendulum. So you do the wax formation interpretation, or you do candle magic, you know, where you use a candle to cast spells. You carve symbols into candles and then burn them with intention. Smear them in essential oils and stuff. No? Okay. I recently bought a new tarot deck and I don't know why, but I get very fascinated. Welcome in, Sukmani, welcome in. So, let me tell you about some of the stuff that's going on. Tomorrow we're going to do manifestation, right? I don't think you've seen the water scrying sessions that I do where I seek visions in a bowl of water and then interpret it. It's a deeper form of divination than tarot, but I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, so join us for that. We're also going to be spell casting, doing manifestation spells, so join us for that. And then in August I'm going to be doing lessons. I'm going to be doing classes on the tarot, an introduction to numerology and the tarot. It's going to be a paid class, but yeah, you've got a tarot deck, maybe you're interested in taking a class to learn more about it. But we'll see when we get there, right? We'll cross those bridges when we get there. I'm basically just marketing and just letting you guys know what my plans are, so you can think about it. But how are you doing today, Sukmani? Candle magic you used to, okay. I don't do readings for others like you do though. I see. Yeah, well, I just meant for like personal practice. Like, I'm just interested to know if you if you do personal practice. And you do. Thank you for sharing. I find it very interesting. I like it. I like that point. You watch a lot of tarot readings from past so many years, so that's how you got one. Did somebody give it to you for free? Did you win a competition? In a bit of anxiety, I don't know why. Sorry to hear it. Last couple of days was me very much in anxiety, lots of anxiety. Also, there was no solid trigger, no solid focal point for the anxiety. It was just there, like inexplicably there. Something that really helps me with my anxiety is to take a moment to just stand outside in the fresh air and focus on the world around me, the sounds I can hear, the smells I can smell, the sights I can see. Every time my thoughts want to think about things, just bring myself back to the moment and what's around me. Try and just for a moment forget about my thoughts. Not listening to music or anything. The only time we try to control things is if we have an issue, you know, if we're feeling helpless. So, if I've got very little self-control, if I've got very little authority over myself and my emotional responses and my emotional reactions, then I will start to make an illusion of control in my environment. I'll try and set up systems and become like control freak over my environment, trying to control the outside world in order to fool myself that I have control on the inside. So if you're feeling like you're trying to control things on the outside, just realize you can't. You can only control things on the inside. You can only control how you're going to react to things from the outside. So focus on that level of control, not on the outside control. The outside control is doesn't exist. You can't control the outside, only inside. You have premonitions, sometimes about yourself and sometimes about someone else. That was the ability I wanted to know about. I see. I need me a city silhouette. I need to control my inner self. Yes, Sukmani. Because that's the only thing we can control. I want a silhouette of a city that doesn't exist. Maybe I will look for a city that does exist, a specific one. Cape Town. Nope. Not Cape Town. Pretoria. Silhouette. I like it. What's your age, Karin? My age is 24. Improve your physical abilities and intellect, says Mr. Subin. So this is where I am with 24. I thought 27. Yeah, I know, right? So this is my city backdrop. Mr. Subin is 27. Sukmani says, I'm 25. 1 year older than you. Yep. Everybody's older than me, right? I think Midnight might be the same age as you, Zara, or maybe a couple years younger, but in a similar age range, somewhere there. Okay, yeah, I think Midnight. I'm not gonna say Midnight's age because Midnight is Midnight. She can say her own age, right? Yeah, so I'm 25 in November, not too far away. In June you had your birthday. Anyway, age is just a number. I don't think so. I think age is very important, actually. I think age is a beautiful thing. I think all of us have the same soul, by the way. No, what I mean is I think all of our souls are the same age. I think all of us have been around since the beginning. I guess I'm the only one in the 40s here. Oh, I thought you were older, Midnight. My mistake. I feel like 28. Of course. I feel blessed by God that I lived and still live 41 years. How old did you think I was? I thought you were 38, like 39. I thought you were a whole 10 years older than you are. Not because I think you look old, because you sent me a picture that's from the past, as far as I understood. I thought that the picture was old. Gratitude is very important. But yeah, I just thought you were... I don't know, when you told me that you're 29, I thought I saw 30. Don't know why, but yeah. Oh, Zara, your pictures on Instagram are from now. I believe you. I was talking about the picture that Midnight sent me on Discord. And yeah, I do remember that you told me you were 41. I remember it. picture you sent was 5 years ago. I remember that day because it was the last time I seen a very cherished and loved friend of mine who is no longer here. C'est là. Pausing to contemplate the magnitude of his passing. Yeah, I thought that picture was older than 5 years. I thought it was from like 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. I thought you were much older by now. Don't know why. Yeah, I could be. I could definitely be your child. My mom is like 42, 43. So yeah. 44, 45. Well, I think my mom is like in mid 40s actually. I'd have to calculate it, work it out. She had me at 21. Just a baby boy, that's all. No, I'm not a baby boy, I'm a big boy. Da, 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 da. Need to dry your eyes. Strength and grace to you, Midnight. Strength and grace. You are for me now that you told me your mom's age. Yeah, well, what can I say? Literally last art stream, when you left the chat, Mr. Subin and I were chatting, and I was like, yeah, my mom is like the same age as Zara. And I was like, I think it's so cool. We're all your babies. Isn't it cool? I think it's fucking cool. What I mean by that is I think it's really cool that we are able to communicate and be friendly and, you know, share value despite the age difference. I think it's great that the stream and the content that I'm creating is reaching people of all ages and all walks of life. That's what I find to be cool. because I'm like firmly of the opinion that you guys who are attracted to the stream, come in here, you guys are all resonating on the same frequency that I am to some degree. And I think it's really cool, the variety of characters and individuals. Like basically I see a little part of myself in each of you guys. Even the trolls, you know, come in and cause cuck. I even like recognize that they're reflecting a part of me, or who I used to be, or yeah, they're still resonating on a frequency that is close to mine, similar to mine. So, you know, when I see it, then I ask myself, okay, what am I doing? Where am I on this frequency? What aspect of me is still there? I will go back to hear it. I'm gonna go and watch the stream and hear what we were talking about you. I'll tell you what was going on. Mr. Subin was saying that he was saying to me, I think that Zara is much older than us, and I said, yep, I think so too. And he was like implying he was like, you're very flirty, and I was like, yeah, she is very flirty. And he's like, why is she so flirty? And I was like, well, I think that's just how some people express their affection, you know? And then I was like, yeah, she's like my mom's age. So my mom is not very flirty, but she has friends who are. So it's like not a frequency I'm unfamiliar with. What is the date today? It's like the 27th, eh? Reflection. Interesting. Na da 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 da. Da 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 da. But I like that idea. I like the idea that Sara is my internet mommy. I like that. It's cool. You are also a mother? A mother of how many? I have a daughter. A father of one. Only one child. Your son, your precious. Single mother, his father left before he was brought into the world. And thank you for sharing. I really do appreciate getting to know you. Much power and respect to you. Raising a child is no joke, let alone doing it alone. Of course, I would never regret having my own daughter. It just caused me to evolve, right? And love kind of does that to you, eh? So how's everybody's day going? Everybody having a good day today? Regeneration, transformation. I'm kind of excited, you know, for tomorrow with the manifestation stream. Really looking forward to it. Looking forward to see what we see in the water when I do the scrying, when I seek those visions in the water. All the spells that we're going to cast. You know, I love to see people's desires, to hear what people want from life. When people really get a chance to sit and think about what they want to create, you know, it's very inspiring to hear the things that they want to create, the dreams they have. And then to be part of helping them create it, I fucking love it. Also excited about these new courses that I'm going to start. A little bit nervous because I've never done anything like that, these classes. I've always been open to the idea, but I've always complicated it in my mind, made it more complex than it needs to be. So I recently have been attending courses of my own, psychic development courses, and I've kind of been inspired because the way that this woman is doing it, her name is Carla. I guess I should probably deet her, eh? I should probably put her links out so you guys can check her out as well. I don't have the links on hand, but I'll get them. Yeah, the way she's doing things is pretty simple, very spontaneous, and I liked it. I thought, hey, I can combine a bit of spontaneity with a bit of structure and create something very simple that can help me grow, that can help other people grow. And I figured I'm going to do that. I'm going to do one class, the same class, every week of August. So that like everyone, all the followers, the whole audience can get a chance to join. Because not everyone can be there for every class, right? Not everyone's going to hear about it as well. Not in 1 week. And then in the next month, I'll move on to the next class in the course. And keep doing it like that until, yeah, I'll see how it goes, 1 month at a time, right? Back now and more composed. It's okay to cry. You can cry. Drink through your eyes. 'Cause you'll miss the sadness when it's gone. And the feeling of it makes me smile as I let the river run wild. You can cry, you can cry, you can cry. It's a safe space, Midnight. But all power and respect to you. Going through the loss of those that we love is one of the most earth-shattering things that there is. Like people say to me, someone said to me recently, I don't know how I will cope when those people that I love move on. And I said, you won't cope. And that's okay. You're not really meant to cope. Death shatters us and tears us apart relentlessly. When the people that we love die, we die with them. A part of us does. And a new part of us gets born. You love them. I'm sure you still love them, hey? Sure you still love them. Exactly. Love doesn't die. Can anybody else feel all the ecstasy, all the energy? It's buzzing all over the place. It's like static energy in the air. On the top of my head, on my arms and shoulders. Every now and then. That's all of this emotion, Midnight, all of this emotion that you're feeling, and it's like, it's gathering, it's like bouncing off of, we're bouncing emotion off of each other, and it's becoming so viscerally static. So you know, when I talk about emotional ecstasy and using emotional ecstasy to charge spells and how emotions power metaphysical technologies, this is the energy that I'm talking about right now, this static that's coming off of all this emotion. Sometimes emotions are painful. It doesn't mean they're any less powerful. So that's the kind of things I'm going to be teaching in my course. You know, how to summon emotional energy in quantities strong enough that you can literally feel it, like electricity. That you can rub your hand against something and it just sparks. I've only managed to summon that much energy once or twice in my life, but you know, it's something that we can do. And so I'm just like getting these channeled messages about past lives and old souls. So as I see it, all of our souls are the same age. We were all there in the beginning. We all lived every life. When I go through life, there are various challenges and obstacles that I will face. And in those moments of severe stress, I will tap into memories of those who have lived before me to learn the things I need to learn in order to overcome. So those of us who are old souls, or those of us who are regularly tapping into the collective memory of mankind. It's not that we're older than others, we just remember more. We had to remember more. This is the same situation where I feel a comforting hand on me or a hug. So remember when you said that last time, I said I felt like stroking? I just got the stroking now, like someone stroked their hand on my head like that. Usually when I get this way, my dog and someone from the other side doesn't leave me alone and they stay to comfort me. It's really strong emotional situation. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be done with one of these tarot cards per week. I'm going to be drawing a tarot card per week. It's not going to take me very long to complete the deck. Because we're making substantial progress here. So, Zara, how old is your son? My daughter will be 5 this year. So she's 4. She'll be turning 5 in December, and I'll be turning 25 in November. So yeah, she was born when I was 20. And her name is Athena. Athena as in goddess of wisdom and strategy. Na, na, na. Da, 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 da. Just want to make sure that I'm still on the screen. Yep, I am still on the screen. Maybe you scared people? I think that we just broke the technology for a moment. That's what I think happened. They'll be back. I think all of the emotional energy was just causing the technology to like stutter and sputter and freeze and stuff, and so they had to just put the phones down for a little bit. But they'll be back. Even if they don't come back, other people will come in. Me too. But I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. Just never mean any harm. No, of course not. We don't think you ever mean any harm, to be honest. I appreciate you being here. Such warm words to warm my heart. Thank you. Cool. Gotcha. Thank you. Da, 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 da. Which tarot card is this drawing supposed to represent? The Emperor. The Emperor of the New Aeon, of the Age of Aquarius. Give me some focus, camera. Let Midnight see. There we go. Yeah, it's a rooftop garden in the middle of Pretoria. A dad and his daughter are sitting on the rooftop garden. And if you look, you can also see it's like we've got the Omega symbol here on the inside, and we've got a like the A, Alpha and Omega within one. Kind of, we're trying to say here with this card that, you know, Eden can be established anywhere. Eden is inside. If you find Eden, balance, redemption, whatever, freedom inside, you can take it with you wherever you go. Like, you can transform any space, even in the middle of the city, into Eden. Pretoria is the capital of the Republic of South Africa, just by the way. And these plants that are growing in the garden are specific plants that I chose to put here. I got coffee, cannabis, sage, lavender, and honeysuckle. Specifically chose those plants. Thank you for letting me know that. You didn't know that. The idea of Eden being on the inside. Why those plants? Because I use them as offerings to Lilith, Athena, the owl, Nightbird. They're kind of like that's what my garden kind of consists of. Not the coffee, but lavender and sage and honeysuckle. It's kind of what was in my garden at the time when I started drawing this. Know about your capital city. City capital. Oh, I'm not well versed in other countries' capitals. I may be somewhat cultured, but not as I could be. Always trying to learn. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm not too concerned, to be honest, about what capital is of what country. I'm a living example. Well, I mean, I always try to be respectful to others and learn rather than some individuals here who immediately snub or frown upon something different from what they know, if that makes sense. Different than most people here where I live, and well, some find me amazing and others not. I see. Yes, it did. Thank you very much. It went very well. It's a fantastic space to unpack all kinds of emotional and spiritual experiences, as well as to practice mysticism and magic with others in its various forms. Singer on Sunday. Just out of curiosity, when you do readings, have you ever taken collective energy towards afterwards to use it for something? No. I've only ever taken specific energy from specific people. People who are particularly hurting. I take them with me into ceremony when I do my own healing. Oh. But something I have done is done collective readings where I read on collective energy. Does that energy normally feel weird? No. No, it doesn't. Sometimes it can. Like yesterday's energy was pretty intense. Not weird, intense. The collective energy yesterday was very intense. I've never done one and I'm too scared to. I feel too much, I see. So when you do a collective reading, you're going to find that you are feeling very much the same thing as a lot of people around you. That's what I find. When I do the collective reading, I realize I am the collective energy. The stream was cut everywhere. Stream is cut everywhere. Glad to hear it's so stable now. Excuse me. But I'm done with this piece for today. I'm done what I'm going to do on stream. I will work on it this evening though, because like, you know, doing all the shading and stuff can get really boring and monotonous, especially when I come back and do the time lapse and there's like whole sections where I'm just like shading and it's boring. So it's exciting when I'm like creating new stuff out of scratch. That's exciting. When I'm filling it all in, it gets boring. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm going to put this one aside. I'm going to take out that other portrait again and go on that one. But first I need to use the toilet. So, yeah, chat in a sec. You mean it's not boring? Well, thanks for that. The shading is not boring. Hey Sonia June, welcome in. I've got to run away again, but only for a second. Okay, so yeah, I'll take that into consideration. For those of you and those of us who appreciate art, shading is not boring. It gives the vivid life to the piece. I see. I agree. I agree. It allows me to get into like a trance when I'm shading. I like go into like a meditative trance. I guess I kind of feel like, you know, if I'm going into a trance, it could be boring for others who are watching. But I'm glad to hear that you don't find that to be the case, but I'm glad to hear that. And when I'm looking at other artists and the way that they create their content, like their video footage, the video footage of the process, they try and avoid as much of that monotonous detail as possible. The parts where things are being constructed rapidly, that's the kind of thing that they capture in the time lapse, and they skip the parts where they're shading. A little bit of shading, chip, complete. Little bit of shading, chip, complete. You know, that's how they do it. And so, just trying to learn from other artists how I can improve my own content. Okay, so I need to put details onto the left side. I was busy with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but also I know others and even myself, we want to inquire how to draw on different types of shading or mixed colors to achieve other colors. Okay. Thank you for your inputs. I will consider it. I do consider it. And things will shift and change according to your input, so thanks. Sometimes when I blow like that, I blow spit all over the page. Like I have a friend that paints on here. He uses watercolors, but it's awesome to us who support his channel. He's from Germany. What's his name? Yeah, I know him. His name is Absinthe. I know him. I am following his channel. Yeah. Yeah, I do know who you're talking about though. I have been on his channel. I have followed him. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. He's cool. There's a lot of art streamers I follow now. Some of the art streamers I follow are Innovates, Buttery Smooth, Tofu Senshi, Shaylin, Absinthe, or however his name is pronounced. Who else? April Reed. Who else? Those are the names that are coming to mind. I like Tofu Senshi streams a lot. Innovates is very moany. Lots of moaning from Innovates, shame. Okay, I didn't know there was a drink called absinthe. But you're gonna go sleep now? Cool. Enjoy. Rest well. Oh. Much love, have a wonderful day. You too, have a wonderful evening. Maybe sometime I'll see if I can share some art streams on Joy. Cool. So where are we now? Finished with all the details? I think so. I think I've completed all the little details. All the little details are finished. You know, now that I'm looking at this, it kind of looks like Zara. Time to put the ink on. What happens when we put the ink on? I don't know, I guess I have to experiment, right? I have to try it out and see, because I'm gonna paint on top of this, right? I have to try it out. We're just gonna find out. We're gonna do this process of making outlines and details, and then we're gonna add colors and shades with watercolors. And we're gonna see how it comes out.